Rogue driver who nearly killed an Edmond police officer back in September returned to court today asking a judge to reduce his $950,000 bond. It was denied. Our Sylvia Corkill was in the courtroom as the officer was joined by his wife in an emotional day of testimony. Sylvia.
Carl, that's right. Sergeant Joe Wells' wife, also an Edmond police officer, took the stand today as she shared gut-wrenching testimony describing the devastating impact this crash has had on her entire family. As he was walked into court today, shackled in an orange jumpsuit, 24-year-old Garrett Trammell sat and listened as Sergeant Joe Wells' wife, with her husband present, recounted the horrors of September 23rd.
But not conscious.
Just 2 months prior to her husband's near death, Wells' wife said her husband's fellow motorcycle officer, C.J. Nelson, had been killed when he was struck by an intoxicated driver. Heartbroken for Nelson's wife and children following his death, Wells' wife said she was often consumed with dread, fearing and wondering how she'd cope if Joe was ever injured. Then on September 23rd, her worst fears were realized.
As we began to bring him out, he did open his eyes. The last known information I have on him is that he is critical condition, but stable.
A fellow officer and friend burst into her bedroom, waking her from a dead sleep, and said, "Joe's been hurt. It's bad, but he's alive. We have to go now." She found her husband, a Marine, a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. His teeth shattered, covered in dirt and debris, his body broken. The courtroom filling with tears as the state played body cam video of Wells after he was found in a ditch, unconscious, blood gurgling from his mouth as he fought to live. An Oklahoma City police detective testifying that Trammell, behind the wheel of a pickup, had already struck 3 other vehicles and was traveling 41 miles an hour when he struck the officer, only stopping after crashing his pickup. Now, Wells has filed a civil suit against Trammell and the company he was working for at the time of the crash, citing gross negligence. Live from the Oklahoma County Courthouse, Sylvia Corkill, Oklahoma Zone News 9.